All right, welcome to the channel. It's gonna be a long video. We're gonna go through the trials of trying to get the Mustang week, and participate in the shenanigans. Spoiler alert, we failed. But if you want to see how we failed, continue watching the video. This one gonna be pretty long, so get yourself some popcorn, some Takis. You know what I'm saying? You might learn something. If you got you a swap going on, you might learn something from my failures. But beyond that, we're gonna get to the formalities of making a YouTube channel. Welcome to the channel. My name is Rush. I like doing car stuff, watching car stuff, reading car stuff, talking about car stuff. And if you like anything pertaining to car stuff, I'm a big for engagement real quick. Like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty please. Just subscribe. I just want 100 subscribers. And then from 100 subscribers, we're going to just keep on going. Now, I wasn't real consistent with posting once a day because we got no money. And since we got no money, we can't spend money on the car. And since no one wants to watch videos of me sitting down, yapping the whole time, then we can't make a video. You know what I'm saying? But this video is a little more in depth. We went to touch on the Mustang. So stick around. Here we go. It's a long one. So my first hypothesis of why the car won't start anymore is because the grounds might be bad. So in order to eliminate that, I got this, an 80 grit sanding sponge. And I'm gonna use that to sand down my ground spots in order to make sure that that's not the case. The ground being that the ground's not the issue. If the ground is the issue, then we need or if the ground is not the issue, then we need a starter. But if the ground is the issue, then we fix it. We can take it to the gas station, put some gas in it. I want the car done because tomorrow marks the day of HMP, Houston Motorsports Park, which is an 8th mile track somewhere in Houston. And I want to bring my Mustang there, right? But there are a lot of things that need to get done, i.e. figure out why the heck the starter isn't engaging. That's one. Two, I want to fix my headlights and my tail lights. And three, I want to clean it all out, clean it all up. Even though my car looks like a hoopty, I want it to look, even though my car is a hoopty, I want it to look as little like a hoopty as I can make it. You know what I'm saying? We already made a couple of enemies. We got a lot of people to smoke. And the car is right there. Like, I got the tune. I probably should have recorded this, but I got the tune put on the car and I went to rev it. Yeah, I'll probably, if you remember me revving it and the car going right? Or the freaking, or me when I drove up in the parking garage and you hear it go, you hear it try to kill itself going a gubba. It don't do that no more. It's a smooth and I want y'all to hear that so freaking bad. And it seems like the only way I can get y'all to hear that is if I figure out this issue. So that's what we're doing today. We're figuring out the issue. So I can drive it to the corner store. 2, y'all can hear it run on the new tune. And 3, we can move on to bigger, more performance-related things when it comes to getting this car on the road for the greatest summer of all time. Greater than summer 16. Even though I was 14 summer 16 and I couldn't do nothing anyways, but greater than everyone else's summer 16. All right. It's raining outside. Ooh. But we're going to see if the motor still cranks. We're going to see if it cranks now. I cleaned up some grounds. And then I moved some points around. Cleaned it up a little bit. It's not going to start because I found that the ignition wire kept falling out, and that might be why so many fuses blew. I smell like booty. All right, let's see. Damn. Are my fans spinning? All right, about to get wet. My fans are not spinning. Started raining really bad. Didn't stop till about 30 minutes ago. But 30 minutes ago was 10 o'clock. And AutoZone closed at 10. Which mean I couldn't go exchange and get the warranty for my starter because AutoZone was closed. So tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be back outside wrenching on my Mustang so we can try to get it the Mustang week. And if we can, then tomorrow is gonna be a movie. As of right now, our chances are looking really grim. While we were outside in the cold, I tried turning on my fans. My fans weren't working. I tried the wire for my ignition broke, and the daisy chain for my fans broke, along with its relay. So we got a lot to do. Got some wiring to fix up, some gremlins to clean out to get out of the little area. Also, we don't have any money to get gas, so we got to come up with that. And but for now, see y'all tomorrow. Hello. This is my last ditch effort to make it the Mustang week. It's the next morning. Got the carb on the jack stand. I'm gonna try to get in it, get the starter out, bring it to AutoZone to get my warranty, and then fix these little wiring gremlins that I created and get on up out of here. We still haven't taken it to the gas station, so we don't know if it'll make it through all the gears. Regardless, we gotta try, right? Oh. So here we are. Project get the car to Mustang week or die. The inside of my car is extremely wet. I'm gonna clean it out as best I can, get all this extra stuff that don't make the car move out, and then but first things first, we got to get this starter out of here, right? I think I got all the tools I need. Ain't no telling until we start digging into it. 13 mil, that's what goes for any Chevy. 13 mil, 10 mil, 8 mil, 2 extensions, and a 3/8 ratchet. All right, let's get to it. As my starter, uninhibited by anything, it's just there. There's no heat around it, there's no nothing around it. It's just freaking starter's just a starter by itself. Also, after I get to the gas station, put some gas in it. Then I gotta drive it to my little garage and do a nut and bolt check before we take that long, crazy drive. I wonder what the heck is killing my freaking starter. Based off of the way it looked. I think it's just my ignition switch. It might be killing the little starter relay. If you look, the ignition switch wire is a little charred. Right? So that might just be it. I might just be sending too much current in through there. It might just need a smaller fuse or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do as much as I can here before I go to AutoZone. I got the starter out the car. I'm gonna try to fix them little wiring gremlins inside the car, and then we'll go to AutoZone. All right, got the starter out, killed the wiring gremlins, I think. Let's go get a new one, and then freaking try to start that joint up. All right, I did everything. Got the starter in, fixed up my wiring gremlins, pulled the spark plugs to see if I flooded one. I didn't. The car was running very rich though, and I know because the spark plugs were blacker than me. But I got them all cleaned off, put them back in. None of them were drenched in fuel. So I stuck them joints back in and tried to crank it. Battery's dead. I don't know anyone with jumper cables. I don't have a jump box or jumper cables. It's crazy. I did all this work, don't own a set of jumper cables. But man, what you gonna do? All right, start up. Fuel pump on. Got the fans running. Oh, the battery's dead. Dude, he's wagging his tail like in switches. I can just feel his little tail wagging. About to go make the neighbors mad. It's nighttime. I want to see them. I want to see them flames. Flames in the dark. Let's hope none of the alarms outside go off. Here we go. Just gonna piss my lovely neighbors off just a little bit. Just a little bit. Is it on? It's on. Connect the battery. Will you start? Yep. Might get kicked out of these apartments. These videos and pictures and whatever, just proof that I made it to the gas station and back home. Fortunately, I didn't put my GoPro on, so my bad. Here you go. We missed out on Mustang Week, but today, we missed out on Mustang Week because the Mustang had a starting and charging issue, which has since been corrected. But we got a couple new issues. So today I drove it on the regular street, semi-normally, for the first time. We went through all the gears, and I didn't drag it for real. We probably went up to like 5,000, 4,000, and then shifted for 4 or 5, shifted, blah, 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 blah. But when I parked at the gas pump and I shut the car off, I noticed that my fuse box wire, the power supply to my fuse box, was burning and or smoking, I should say, which is a telltale sign of a wire that's too small, carrying too much current. So got to get a bigger wire for my fuse box power supply. And another thing I learned is my fuel pump wires are too small. And what that will do is that will cause my fuel pump to overheat. And an overheating fuel pump is a big giant mushroom cloud in the sky. And we don't want that, especially not with me in the car. But all in all, it was very successful there and back. The car stayed at operating temp, didn't get hot. And that car behind it is my lady, making sure that everything's fine in case of an extreme emergency. But we got it there, we got it back. One piece. I could go start it up right now if I wanted to. Happy days. I do not want to drive that car 30 minutes to work and catch on fire 10 minutes into the drive. So it's gonna sit where it is for now until we have more money, so that way I can put a voltage gauge in it, a coolant temp gauge in it, a oil pressure gauge in it, and handle those 2 wiring gremlins that we spoke about. And aside from that, I think the car's ready for the kits. So we'll wire up the nitrous outlet and window switch, and also get a phone mount so I can put my GPS speedometer up. You know what I'm saying? But beyond these things, very successful. Pretty nerve-wracking, especially seeing the wiring smoke up the way it did. I really should have put the GoPro on, but I was so nervous of what was gonna happen. I completely forgot. So for that, I apologize. Next time we get in the car and we drive it, I promise to have a GoPro on my head. And that's it for today. I should probably add this in. It's kind of like end credit scene. I still went to Mustang Week. We just didn't participate in Mustang Week shenanigans. And here go like 3 videos of what happened. You know, here you go, bye.